Good morning, how are we doing? So quick one today, a question that my 5-year-old asked me, 2 questions actually, when we're rushing around, getting ready for school, gotta go, let's get in the car, let's go, let's get the bags in. You know what it's like, put your shoes on, not them ones, get your raincoat, it's not cold, but it might rain, them questions. Then she asked me questions and went, Daddy, why do you always wear the same black top? Like, Fruci fit one there. I am Fruci fit. That's what she said. Right there, it's like this. Then you always wear shorts. You always wear shorts, even when it's cold. And I was like, great questions. Let's get ready for school. But here's the answer. I was like, well, the reason I went, it's not the exact same t-shirt, to keep that one quiet, because there's people walking around as we get into the car. It's not the same t-shirt, I say really loud. It's different ones, but they are similar. Okay. The reason being is I don't have to think about it. I have to choose what to wear, so I can make quick decisions. Quick decisions with no willpower. And if you look at the research on sustainable fat loss, sustainable fitness, it's quick decisions that you don't have to make lots of decisions on. When they do this big study where they follow people who have lost at least like 10 kilos and kept it off over time, or 5-10% of their body weight, a significant amount, and kept it off for more than a year. When they ask them questions like, okay, what do you do? What is it you have for breakfast? They're like, porridge, 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 or egg on toast, egg on toast. It's almost more significant that they do quite boring things and quite samey things. Like, what days do you exercise on? That one and that one. Of course, this is not always possible with the exercise and the structure and etc. But, morning Laura, but it's a good reminder that the fewer decisions we have to make, the easier things are. So think about your day today and think where you've got choices to make. That's a little bit of fatigue. Like, they say we make over 300 decisions about food every day. Like, yes, of course, the simple ones like, what should I have for breakfast? But then, even once you've decided, it's like, how much should I have? Should I use a teaspoon? Should I use a tablespoon? Should I use milk? Should I use water? This is even talking about porridge. Should I use that much milk? That much? Should I do it in the microwave? Should I do it in the hot? These are all decision fatigue. Should I put berries in today? Should I put some seeds in today? Actually, nuts are good. Actually, yogurt's got Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt's good for protein. Like, all these decisions we're making. And I spoke to someone yesterday about there's always a problem. The problem might be food prep. So we prep food. That's a problem because it takes time. It takes thinking. It absolutely does. Then there's also a problem on the other side is don't prep, which is also a problem because then we have decision fatigue later on. There's going to be decision fatigue anyway. So we might as well choose it when we're in a state where we can maybe outsource this better choices later. So maybe we get a skeleton of a meal prep now and we go, I'll just have the same breakfast lunch. I'll have the same breakfast lunch and be flexible the evening meal to allow for flexibility with the family. So you can cook once, for example. That's something that I personally do. I eat pretty much the same thing as breakfast and lunch, give or take. Unless it's the weekend, maybe it's a little bit different at times. For example, Sunday, but it's still actually, I don't have to think about it because I know it will be kind of fry up, roast dinner-ish. That is my Sunday. Saturday is the only day that's a bit more flexible. The others are like same breakfast, lunch, pretty much. Something egg-based, yogurt-based, and then something like either tuna jacket or mackerel salad, something like that. Something really simple. If that, even sometimes it's just simple mackerel. So then evening, I allow myself a lot more flexibility for the evening. It could even be that I fast during the day, but allow myself more flexibility for the evening. But my point here is the fewer decisions you have to make, the easier it will be. So think about your day today. Where have you got loads of choices? Maybe it's snacking and picking. This is a big one. Maybe you're like, I could snack at 10. I'm a bit hungry at 9:30 today. Or is it that you just have a lunchbox today and you say, these are my snacks today. If I want a snack, I have these. Make a simple rule. Like, get the low-hanging fruit first. The one thing that's going to make the biggest difference for you. So if that is picking, snacking throughout the day, comfort eating, saying, I'll give myself permission to have this if I want it. Today I only eat what's in this lunchbox. Done. Fewer decisions, easier to go. Then you can couple this with, I spoke about this briefly the other day, the satiety index. So then at meals, we tend to eat better foods at meals, right? We eat more satiating meals, more satisfying meals. So think about the meals that you then have. Could you have things like oats, potatoes, in terms of your carbohydrates, beans, legumes? They're going to be higher on the satiety index, generally. Then you've got, obviously, protein. That's a given. Protein every meal. And then as many vegetables as you can in there. And if you're like trying to create a calorie deficit, you're struggling to lose weight at the moment, then you could look at, okay, could I maybe lower my carb portion at the meal and increase my veggie portion? Because that's going to replace some of the carbs by default. Things like Mediterranean vegetables, stir-fry veg, mixed veg, salads, soups, especially now, stews, great, chuck them in, and we're good to go. And especially this time of year, it's a really good opportunity to bulk cook, like things like stews, and just have them sitting there. Chilies, have them sitting there. If you can make like a bit of a tomato base and do bolognese and chili the night after. If you're not too bothered about having quite similar meals, even if it's Monday, Tuesday, same, or Monday, Wednesday, same, Tuesday, Thursday, same, like make it as simple as possible. So, I hope that helps. And try it even if sometimes you don't really feel like it. I would say have some like alternative things just in case you do want something different. Like I could turn the chili into like tacos quite easily. I could turn the chili into jacket potato. I could turn bolognese into jacket potato if I wanted to, with some Mediterranean vegetables, something like that. For me, would still go and be very nice, but maybe not for everyone. So I hope that helps. Bit of a ramble this morning, but some things to consider. If you're ever wondering why Match wears like the same t-shirts every day, they are different and they're all washed and they're all clean every day. Not always ironed, that depends. Anyway, have an awesome day, stay safe with the weather, and eat your protein, drink your water, make as few decisions as possible, and keep it simple. And I'll see you later.